inconsistent thought number one. If you guys are curious why I started my YouTube channel, well, even if you guys are not curious, I do want to share. So the reason why I started my YouTube channel is because there are so many things I want to yap about, and there are so many like ideas that's like popping in my head. And people usually share those thoughts in the like a group chat with friends, right? I do that too. I have some group chats where I drop all of my random thoughts there, but I have too many random thoughts. I have too many things that I want to yap about. You cannot bother your friends 24/7. I mean, like you can kind of send those like messages, but you cannot expect your friends to respond you in a timely manner 24/7 because they have life and I have a life too. So before I be intrusive to my friend's life, I started my YouTube channel so I can yap about it at a time when I want. And it seems you guys are enjoying it. I mean, I hope you guys are enjoying seeing me yapping. And today we're gonna have a very chill Sunday. I honestly don't know like if I'm gonna upload this video or not. I just want to have my camera on and yap, because you know sometimes you have like too much energy and you need an outlet, you need a platform to express yourself, but you don't necessarily have to like always like upload it on the internet, right? Yeah, I just said that as a person who had a YouTube channel. Very inconsistent. That's why I said this is inconsistent thought one. I have some assignments to work on, so we're gonna do that. And I already had my Americano in, so I have too much caffeine, too much energy, which is totally fine. We're gonna go study. Did I take vitamin? I don't think I took vitamin. Okay, let's take vitamins first. Do you guys take vitamins with coffee or water? Probably water, right? But I take it with the coffee, that's fine. I mean, both are liquid, right? Okay, something I recently like started doing is taking enzyme. So I think there are so many different ways to take enzyme, but I take the powdered one. It makes me oh my god, it's so good. Like I feel lighter. It helps me with the bloating. So if you are experiencing the same problem like bloating, you feel like heavy in a way, try enzyme. Okay, another thing that I figured out lately is that I don't think my body really likes vitamin B. So I've been taking vitamin B because the pharmacist said it's good for your brain and also to keep yourself like energized. But I don't think my body really likes it. So instead, I'm gonna take 필수 지방산. I think my body really likes 필수 지방산. I feel like good. Bon appetit! Okay, I know some people might like me for taking vitamin with coffee, but you know what? The thing is, so back in college, I had a friend who, so both of her parents were doctors, and the other day I was just like FaceTiming with them, and they were like taking vitamins with coffee, and I was like, dude, like, why would you do that? Like, take it with water. It's, like, way better. And she was like, you know what? I used to think like you, but my parents take vitamins with coffee, too. And they're doctors. They're literally medical doctors with MD. So, who am I to say, right? Who am I to, you know, argue against it? So, yeah, I think it's fine to take vitamins with coffee. But I'm pretty sure it's not good for you to take too much caffeine. Someone gotta hear it. Let's go. Double chin. Double chin? That's normal. Like, it's normal to have a double chin. Is it too random? Yeah, but like I told you, you know, like the whole point of my YouTube channel is a platform for me to, you know, yap. So here's me yapping about double chin. Because, okay, here's a fucked up story. It might not be fucked up now that I think about it, but here's a negative story that I want to share. So if you do not want any like negative energy here, you can feel free to skip for like 30 minutes, but do not skip this video because I want you guys to hear. So the fucked up story I was about to share goes back to my high school. So I went to high school in Jeju. If you guys know where there is. It's a small island in the southern part of South Korea. It's a beautiful town. It's a beautiful city. It's a beautiful island where the entire island is UNESCO heritage. So back in high school, I used to volunteer as like a tourist, like a bilingual tourist for foreigners in Jeju, because there are so many people like English teachers, or even I don't know what they're doing, to be completely honest. I'm not in touch with them. At least like I'm in touch with like just one of them. But so anyway, basically what I did is I was a tourist, like a high school tourist for people who were visiting Korea. And one of the things that I learned about Jeju Island while I was doing that like tour guide thing was the entire island was UNESCO heritage. It was beautiful. But honestly speaking, I don't have like that many memory exploring the nature, like looking out the window, like the sky, whatever, like everything that like people talk about Jeju, because I was just studying. I was like studying. The other day I met up with Ashley and we were talking about like what happened back in high school. I had no idea what she was talking about. Like she was like, okay, there was this girl, there was that girl. So first of all, I went to girls high school, girls middle school, so a lot of shit were happening, like a lot of things were going down, if you know what I mean. And like Ashley was talking about like, do you remember this girl, like we used to be in the same class and like this and that happened and now she's doing this, doing that. I couldn't remember anything. Like I don't remember what happened in high school. I don't remember this girl, that girl. I was just studying. That's all I did. That's all I had. I mean, thankfully, I went to good college. Thanks to that. But I don't have any, like, memory about high school. Which is fine. We're not ruminating on the past. But that's not the point that I wanted to talk about. So, what was I talking about? Yeah. Oh, like, one thing. Okay, can you guys see double eyelids? I'm mono eyelid. I'm supposed to be mono. My parents are mono eyelid. No, actually my mom has double eyelid, but my dad is double eyelid but has like a little bit of a crease, and my mom has deep what is it called, like eye hole. And I used to be very plain mono eyelid, but now can you guys see I have double eyelid. I don't know what happened. Is it a sign of aging? Oh, I actually like this angle. Today was a leg day and my legs are not functioning. They're still functioning, but malfunctioning, if you know what I mean. Okay, so let's have a conversation. Where's my coffee? I need my coffee. Give me 1 second, guys, okay? Okay. Oh, yeah. Ooh la la. They say, oh my god, I see the way you shine. Anyway, did you guys enjoy my latest video? Me talking about my experience teaching English in Korea? It was definitely an interesting chapter in my life. Anyway, that's not what I was talking about, right? Okay, what was I talking about? My high school. Yeah, so okay, I'm gonna flip this. So, oh yeah, double chin. I was talking about double chin. So the reason why I was talking about double chin is because I tend to be very obsessed with double chin in a negative way. So back in high school, I was chubbier. I wouldn't consider myself chubby now though, but back in the day, I think everyone was a little chubbier when they were growing up. At least that was my case. I was a little chubbier and I had like cute like double chin, which is normal. We just told them it's just a part of like our lives, like our body part, right? But like back then I had double chin showing, like I still do. But back then I had more obvious double chin, and there was one friend who was lightweighted. Like, I don't know how to talk about the other's body, you know what I mean? Like, but she was definitely lightweighted. She did not have a double chin. I think she was like size 0 or something, like very, you can imagine, right? But she was like fucking playing with my double chin. Like, girl, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I obviously didn't like it, and I always said, like, don't do it. Like, it was not in a, like, bullying way. Like, we were still friends, and we were in the same friend group, but I really didn't like her, like, touching my double chin. And for some reason, not for some reason, but maybe that gave me some sort of, like, trauma, whatever. Like, ever since I became really, like, obsessed with, like, double chin, and every time I look at the mirror and see any signs of double chin, I ran to the gym. Like, I just, like, worked out, I was on a diet. That girl gave me body dysmorphia. Girly. Anyway, I'm not in touch with her anymore, but, like, not yesterday, but, like, a couple of days ago, I met up with Ashley, who is my high school friend, and we were just, like, talking about our, like, high school friends, like, who I don't remember. And one of them I remember is that lightweighted girl who was playing with my double chin. So that has been in my mind for the past couple of days, and I had to get it out. So here's me with my camera on, with my PJ on, with my wet hair still. I need to dry it. Yapping. Do you guys enjoy this yap session by any chance? No? Okay. I think I found a good angle for this closet talk, because, you know, like, if you watched my previous video, I was standing up and I was, like, looking down, and, like, my camera was, like keep falling down. But now I think I found a good angle where I can be comfortable. I'm, like, literally sitting on the... Is it a chair or table? I don't know. Like, sitting somewhere, and my camera is stable. I feel good. I feel safe in here. Good. So I've been thinking about where I'm going with this YouTube channel. I mean, like, first of all, I don't want to have any, like, set direction, because the way I see my YouTube channel is it's a pure reflection, like, genuine reflection of who I am and my life. And even if we plan life, not everything goes according to plan, right? So I honestly just want to wing it, and I just want to document my thoughts, where I am in this stage of my life. I don't know, just like another inconsistent thought train I was, like, having. And something that just popped up in my head was that I want to share my life experiences, and I want to try to explain that experience in, like, from the perspective of psychology, because I'm taking psychology classes and I'm studying to get into grad school to study clinical psychology. If you watched my previous videos, like, I'm pretty sure I talked about this so many times, but I'm very interested in the intersectionality of art therapy and positive psychology, and its application as a treatment for CPTSD in military population. If you guys haven't noticed, I always have, like, let me just show you guys. If you have seen my previous video, I'm pretty sure you have noticed that I have, like, a bunch of, like, military related products on my study table. So this was one of my patients. She works for the family advocacy program at, like, US Army, and, like, this is for Korean Army, actually, and another, like, Korean Air Force. So this is, like, I don't know what it is, to be honest. But yeah, so I'm very interested in helping a military population, so that's what I want to study. But anyway, like, I got sidetracked again, but basically what I was saying is I do want to share my life experience and try to explain my experience from the perspective of psychology. Like, for example, childhood trauma. Maybe I can talk about childhood trauma and explain that from the perspective of developmental psychology. Or like, another example can be, lately I've been, like, I'm still in the thick of, you know, like, reverse culture shock, because after living abroad, like, for several years, there are so many things that other me out in my own home country. I do want to talk about that experience. I think it would be beneficial for me, and also for maybe, like, you guys are interested in that topic as well. So I actually already filmed that video, and I do want to maybe, like, explain how we can understand reverse culture shock and what we mentally go through from the perspective of developmental psychology, or maybe just psychology. Or maybe I can talk about art, because I studied art history in college and I worked at an auction house. I still love art. Maybe I can talk about that. But for now, that's it. I guess I just wanted to spill all the inconsistent thoughts I had. Yeah, let's get study. Bing bang boom bang boom bang ba, ba bum bum boom bang 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 bang. And in the line that's falling from inside, couldn't keep it in. Heaven knows I've tried. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go.